Hey guys, Dynasty Warrior 6 here again with a really good game finds. This is game finds, of course. What happened was, we'll just kind of jump right into it, guys. I'll give you a little bit of a backstory. I was online looking for a deal, of course, because it's the weekend, and what else am I going to do on the weekend? And all of a sudden, I saw this one freaking fantastic deal. It was a girl, and I messaged her, and I was like, hey, look, I just saw this, set of games you got, and I was wondering if it's still available. She said yes, it was, and she set aside the games for me. Well, it was actually, funny enough, you wouldn't believe this, it was actually a garage sale going on that nobody had visited. She told me that, nobody had really swung by or visited or whatever. So it was very, nobody had been there, and there were a lot of games there, and I made an offer for all the video games. I said, hey, look, I saw on your little posting that, hey, you're selling this stuff and everything like that, and I wanted to and you said 60 for everything. She raised the price to 70. I only had $64 cash. She took it. I got all her video games for $64. So everything you see, guys, was $64 grand total, and everything is complete. It is mostly, what do we got? We got Xbox, Xbox 360, PS2, and Nintendo GameCube. So we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to work our way from the lesser stuff to the good stuff, of course, like we always do, for each console. So we're going to start off with the smaller one, or the two of the smaller ones, and then a big one, and then kind of a medium-sized one. So first up, we're going to do is Xbox 360. First one we got was Dance Central 2. Didn't really, now some of these games, I didn't really want, but when you get an offer, when you get the potential to get everything, you take it. Connect Adventures. Funny enough, I actually already have this game, I believe. It's Overlord. And let's see here. Next up, Halo Reach. Call of Juarez. And the last one for the Xbox 360 is Star Wars Force Unleashed. Good game. I always like Star Wars Force Unleashed. First one, not the second one. Play the second one. The second one sucks. Next up, we are going to jump into PS2. PS2. So, first game, of course, classic. We got Guitar Hero. Surprise, surprise, there was a Guitar Hero in the PS2 bundle. Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Let's see here. Burnout 3, Takedown. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, good game. Good, Super Bust-A-Move 2. Bombastic. And last one, this is a weird looking game. Real weird. Ribbit King. Made by Bandai. And that's it for PS2. So there wasn't a ton there, but there was definitely some fun little games. So the next step that we're going to jump into is we're going to hit up the Xbox. Now this is just regular Xbox games. This is probably the most games in the whole bundle. And then we'll do GameCube last. First off, we got, which is just one of those demo guys, Xbox demo, Let's see here. Project Gotham Racing. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Shrek. The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. I actually prefer this on PS2 over Xbox. Sega GT 2002 with Jet Set Radio Future combo guy. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. Let's see here. Beyond Good and Evil. Voodoo Vince. Pirates and the Legend of Black Cat. Pitfall, the Lost Expedition, not the last, the Lost. Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, Dead or Alive 3, Ninja Gaiden, Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, made by Rare, Whiplash, Blinks the Time Sweeper, Psychonauts, Cell Damage, Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, Shenmue 2, let's see here, Tenchu and Return from Darkness, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and last but not least, Panzer Dragoon Orta. So that was it for the Xbox titles. A lot of titles. I'm very glad to re-add in and add in because I really haven't been collecting Xbox games. Xbox is one of those systems I never really collect for because I just never really see any bundles I really want to get. And this was like one of the first bundles I saw and I got that were really, really good. And the last, but certainly not least, is GameCube. This is definitely the reason why I drove out to her and was one of the main driving forces as to why I wanted it. So, first up, we got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, Frogger's Adventure, Adventurers Rescue, The Simpsons Road Rage, Pac-Man vs. Pac-Man 2 World 2, Pac-Man vs. Pac-Man World 2, Crash Bandicoot and the Wrath of Cortex, yeah. Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger, Super Monkey Ball 2. This is pretty cool. This is, I think, a exclusive of Target's. This is Metroid Prime, the Target edition, which actually still has the $50, coupon inside still, which is kind of badass. So, Star Fox Adventures, Luigi's Mansion, which is actually now a duplicate for me. So this is another copy. I'll probably be selling this one at Portland Retro. Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, which I've never owned ever in my entire life. Even when I had my massive collection, I never had it. And I never owned it even when it released. I was never a big fan of the cel-shaded Legend of Zelda, but I finally own it now. And the last game was Pikmin. So that was it, guys. That was everything. So $64 for everything you just saw. I thought it was an amazing deal. I was very happy adding in all those games to my collection. Massive boost to my collection. I was amazed. I was really, really impressed with how good, everything was in excellent condition, too. Everything's got the manuals. Everything's complete. Everything looks good. All the discs are in great shape. This lady was really took care of her stuff. I was very happy with it. And to drop $64 on 49 games, dude, you're spending $1.50 a game, if that. Probably way less than that. Probably $1.25 a game. So if I'm dropping $1.25 a game and I'm getting all that, that's pretty rock solid in my book. So that was it, guys. There was not a whole lot else there on that. I'm going to be keeping a good chunk of the GameCube games, except for I'm keeping Pikmin, Legend of Zelda, Star Fox Adventures, and I'm going to keep the Metroid Prime because the Metroid Prime I have is the regular Metroid Prime. So this is a good addition, and I might actually keep this Luigi's Mansion and sell the other one because it looks like my Luigi's Mansion over there is the player's choice one. This is a regular like first release one. So I'll probably keep this one and switch it out. So I'm keeping most of that stuff, but yeah, I'm probably gonna keep a lot of the GameCube stuff. But like, it was just a solid deal, guys. Really, it really was. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will hopefully score another mega deal eventually down the line. You never know. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope to see you guys later.